Hey guys, how are you going? Welcome to your monthly reading. Okay, so we've still got star signs in the hat. I apologize for the delay, guys, but we're trying to get through this. So I'm doing something a little bit different with the remaining signs that are in the hat. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pull someone out of the hat, but we're not actually going to look at the name until afterwards. Okay. So I'm trying to produce something which is clear, okay, without any interference from my mind. Okay, so you might actually be working on this yourself. Okay, this is important with building intuition, okay, and being able to detach oneself from the mind to achieve pure intuitive link ups or link ins, psychic communications, and it's to be able to discern, okay, the difference. So this is what we're doing, guys. So I've just pulled someone out of the hat. I have no idea who it is, but we're going to get into this with spellcasters, all right, and see what goes on. I hope you guys are being well. All right. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Like, I'm actually feeling lighthearted at the moment. There might be a cause for concern here, but that's okay. I'm getting a slight little bit of a headache, and I might actually up your water intake if you can. All right, guys, could be a deal. There could be a geomagnetic influence regarding this, and always whenever there's coronal flares or a coronal hole, jet stream or whatever. I always notice that I just drink so much water, guys. So you might notice this too. Okay, all right. I'm actually feeling excited looking at these cards for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay, we've got Temperance here. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius, okay? But it may or may not be involved, it may or may not apply. All right, but we're talking about Sagittarian energy and bringing things into a state of balance here. There's communication energy, which is apparent, and self-acceptance, or refusing to self-accept in some way. And I just heard challenging times ahead, okay? So someone might be really going through it, but this is about bringing into balance any future worries or concerns, all right? It's a deal. We've got the Eight of Wands, okay, which is in reverse. Eight of Wands can talk about quick movement or, something moving forward, okay, or being able to take that leap of faith. It's like throwing a javelin, mate, and it's just like, pick up the javelin and turf it, right? To get something done, to do something. This can mean short trips, travels, visits, stuff like that. It doesn't seem to be within its power for some reason. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which normally represents a feminine energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If we're not talking about a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, we're talking about a woman who is financially secure, stable. Someone's working with angels here. I just saw bright white sparkles at the door, which is really quite nice. All right, so if you're into angels and stuff like that, even if you're not, it's worth a research, because I never believed this stuff existed, but it's apparent. Okay, so yeah, have a chat to them. All right, pray to them. It's a deal to research this stuff. But if we're not talking about a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, we're talking about someone who is financially secure and got their 2 feet on the ground, right? And I just heard slow and steady wins a race for someone here. We've got, okay, I'm still here. Okay, we've got heartbreak here, and it's a deal. Okay, and I did just hear challenging times ahead. Okay, now don't be fearing that this is you, because they're saying the best is yet to come. All right, and I can't quite locate whether this is past, present, or future. All right, but just see how you go, okay? And everything happens for a reason, right? Don't be fearing the worst, okay? And they're saying challenging times overcome, all right? We've got Ten of Swords here. Okay, Ten of Swords normally represents some sort of pain, painful ending, painful cycle, back pain, stab in the back, maybe, okay? But this is an ending. This is a 10 in this suit, and something is ending here, okay? And I just heard Christ consciousness grid activate. So there is an activation here. Melchizedek energy, they're saying, okay? For some reason, that information is coming through. We've got the Eight of Cups here, which is talking about emotionally walking away from a situation. Okay, this could be in your best interest regarding something. Further inquiry, maybe. There seems to be some sort of wondering why something has happened, or going about things, like what's going on. Okay, could be a deal. We may need to emotionally distance ourselves from a situation, but this normally talks about, I can't find my happiness here, toodaloo, I'm off, okay? So the word depression is actually coming through. Now, that could be a deal. If you're struggling with depression, please go see your appropriate healthcare professional, all right? We've got Page of Pentacles here. Okay, I just got full body shivers, so we might be having, communications come through from past loved ones, okay? And I just heard deceased relative, okay? We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. talks about children, okay, can talk about grandchildren as well, things of that nature. Something doesn't seem to be within its power, there's a challenge, a hold up, a delay. If we're not talking about children, we're talking about financial payouts, okay, and it's a small giving on a small level, something like an allowance as well, like that's the sort of symbology we're looking at here. It doesn't seem to be within its power for some reason. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, okay, which is amazing. It fell out in the upright, okay, but I'm still not sure. I don't know, like when I tap into this energy, I'm like, is it actually happening, or is it like, what's going on here? I need to know more information, okay? So you might need to know more information. But the wheel is spinning, okay? The wheel is turning within our favor, but it's always a 50-50, mate. So it's how we're going about things and whether we say yes. Somebody wants to say yes to this situation, okay, but it's always going through as an incapacity. There may be some sort of incapacity. All right, we've got the Hanged Man here, and they're saying challenging times, okay, and it could be ahead, all right, but you should know whether this is you or not. We've got the Hanged Man. This is Piscean energy, may or may not be involved, but we're talking about, okay, there could be a refusal to let go within a circumstance, but wing it. All right, they're saying wing it, but take the time out that's necessary to be able to achieve some sort of enlightenment or understanding regarding this. So the word self-sacrifice is coming through, so these things do need to be looked at for the greater good of all, okay? We're actually going to get an animals off this, okay, because I want to see what like emotional or influence or whatever's coming out of this. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. So we pulled off the Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man. There may be a hold up here. The Hanged Man does represent a time out. Okay, we've got the oyster in reverse here. My ears are going off. Okay, so my right ear is going as masculine, action orientated. We've got the left ears here, left ear here, which is listening to yourself, feminine, intuitive energy. We've got the oyster. Oyster normally represents, it's an Ace of Cups deal. This can represent a new emotional opportunity, such as new love coming in, something like that will touch us on the emotional levels. Perhaps there seems to be a challenge, a hold up, a delay, or a possible rejection here, and I'm seeing a letting go of the cup. All right. So there's a best be on your journey, best be on your way, which could be a deal. We've got the black egg here, which represents truth and it represents lies. Okay, so who knows? If you're stuck in your head regarding this, who knows what the truth is? Who knows what the lie is, all right? It's a deal, but things need maybe further investigation. Communication is paramount to this. Okay, so it's like confusing times, all right? But better days ahead here for someone. Just going to get you an angel card on that. Self-justification may come into play. Okay, you might have to explain yourself, you may not have to, okay, but this is just, what you feel is necessary, all right? We've got animals in the reverse here. Okay, animals can talk about actual animals or anything which, is in the classified as animal kingdom. Can even talk about things such as, bacterias and viruses and stuff as well. Okay, this could have been the reason for the timeout. There could have been a challenge regarding this energy. We've got steady progress and it's in the reverse. Okay, so things are either ramping up here or it's about a complete upend, halt or stop. Okay, but the wheel seems to be turning within our favor. Okay, but this is, free will, free choice here, right? 50-50 split. See how you go. We're actually going to get an Ascended Masters, all right, on that, and just see if there's any higher learning which needs to come about. I just heard see the other person's point of view, and this may be apparent. You might be able to see this, within somebody's life. So try to tap into that energy if you can. We've got right and right in the reverse here for someone. It could be an acceptance. There's a formality, maybe. Could be a deal. There's communication incoming here for someone. But we need to really look at something or look deeper into something. Okay, we've got, this is really nice. We've got open your heart to love, which could be a deal. Okay, this is about Christ consciousness. This is about divine love. And they just said divine masculine and feminine energy as well. But divine masculine was really strong regarding this. Okay, so there's something coming in towards here, someone here. Okay, and we've got crystals. All right, which is normally an offering. It's normally a giving, it's normally a gift, which is really, really cool. All right. Now, because it's in the reverse, I'm not sure how to feel about it. I feel like I'm expecting the worst, or I'm like, it's almost coming through like I'm guaranteed to get let down, right? It seems to be a deal, but this seems to be within its power, which is lovely. Okay. So it's about accepting something here. Okay, and this feels good. Like, it actually feels all right, but there's still that overtone of either needing to know more or needing to gain clarity on something, because it's, we just don't know. We just don't know what goes on. Okay, so they're saying confusing times as well, all right? So, I'm hearing best be on your journey, best be on your way. Could be a deal. All right, we'll try. There's some sort of significance here. Could be some sort of legality, some sort of lawsuit. That could be a deal as well. Just see how you go. Right. Okay. Okay. We're going to do another story, and we're going to use animals for this one. Okay, what's the time? 10 minutes. Okay, we've got emotions with the froggy. All right, so frog represents emotional outbursts. Okay, this can be on the positive end, like a happiness, like a happy joy, I can't believe it type thing, like thank God. I'm getting a sense of relief here, respite here for someone as well. And the word retreat is coming through, which is actually quite interesting. So that could be a deal on whatever end, whatever scale. We've got the deer in reverse here, which normally represents a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They don't seem to be within their power for some reason. Okay, and they're just saying challenging times, mate. Challenging times. Rest assured in divine process, okay, if you can. We've got the turtle in the reverse. This is a complete upend, halt, or stop regarding something. Okay, time out, efforts have been achieved, all right, and there's a re-establishing possibly of communication. There's something regarding authenticity to oneself. Okay, authenticity to oneself is key and paramount regarding this situation. Better days ahead. We're getting you an angels. All right, we've got reward in the reverse. Okay, and they're saying challenging times resolved. Okay, this could be and we've got emotions on the bottom of the deck. So this is like pretty emotional, right? Or putting emotions aside perhaps to be able to deal with something, get something done, and it's about achieving something. Reward in reverse. We may be feeling hard done by, okay, regarding something. I'm actually going to tap more into this energy and just see what goes on. Curiosity factor, and sometimes curiosity kills the cat, guys, so have a look into this. All right, oh my goodness, we got 8 of Wands, challenging concepts. All right, the ability or inability to be able to proceed with something, and it's achieving good results, possibly through lack and limitation, taking that time out which is necessary. Okay, we've got the 3 of Pentacles, which is in the reverse here for someone. So someone's refusing to learn within a situation. That could be a deal. Otherwise, this is talking about someone wants to learn, like we've got a teacher there and we've got people down here wanting to learn within a situation, upskilling or leveling up regarding something. We may be sitting on the fence to do with this. Okay, I'm not sure how to feel about it. Normally this touches us on a financial level. Okay, so just see how you go. I'm feeling a headache here, so something might be a bit of a headache, all right, but that's okay. Bring into balance any future worries or concerns and be true and authentic to yourself. Okay, self-acceptance is key regarding this. This could be about action, masculine energy. All right. All right, we're going to do some psychic tarot for the heart now. Further truths. There's further truths. All right, we may not have the whole picture. We've got fine balance, okay, and it fell out weird. This normally talks about a cycle ending. Okay, this could be a upended relationship agreement contract. We could be sitting on the fence regarding something. Okay, but normally this is a completion of a cycle. Slow and steady wins a race with this one. Firm foundations, and I'm seeing slow steps forward. Okay, it could have taken either longer than expected, or there's some sort of challenging concept here. Okay, so let's have a look at these things. We've got a chance to do something better this time. Okay, if something comes around again, I'm feeling that headache. It's like a pressure headache, okay? So look into that if you're actually suffering from headaches. But it could be a symbolic headache as well. All right, we've got manifest, which seems to be within its power. Okay, somebody seems to be within the power here, and has the ability to be able to achieve mastering something regarding this. This could touch us on a romantic level as well, but faith and ability has been restored regarding this, and it's an upliftment of, they're saying divine efforts achieved, but it's letting stuff go as well, like giving it up to the divine. Like if you can see his hands there, he's just like, I give this up to the divine. That could be some sort of, it could be a challenge. It really could be, but there's better days ahead here for someone. We've got opportunity beckons. We're in a nighttime or a self-reflective period, perhaps. Opportunity beckons within this, but this is maybe refusing to acknowledge oneself or purposes. So they're actually saying self and hyphen ish purposes. Okay, so this could be to do with your own personal self. Okay, it might not be in the negative, but it's just however that spoke to you, that's what's coming through. But there is a nighttime vibe here and a burdening and a weighing down regarding this energy. Okay, so let's see. I just said refusing to let go. So try to let go if you can, and know that better days are ahead. The new day is dawning. Okay, good things come to those who wait too. All right, what's the time? We've got 15. We're up to 15 minutes, guys. We're just going to do some dream interpretation. Just cause. Free will is installed, they're saying. We've got time and it actually fell out in reverse. Okay, so that's really funny, and I don't think I've read these cards in the reverse. All right, so we got time. Time is of the essence here for someone. But they're saying self-acceptance is key regarding this. There's heavy feminine energy here, guys, like flat out. Could be refusing to let go as well, refusing to let go, knowing that there's a time and a place for everything. And oh, okay, Time magazine is actually coming through, and I don't know why. All right, that's really interesting. Okay, that's fascinating. There's a pillar of sturdiness here, but I'm getting like either it's a key frustration here. I'm really picking up on the Samson and Delilah story here, where it's just like, you know, had enough, you know what I mean? And it is coming back down to refusing to let go within a circumstance, and but they're still saying better days ahead and challenging times overcome. All right, so putting up personal boundaries may be key, all right, regarding this. And we've also got children in the reverse here, which they're saying confusing times. I'm not sure how to go about things, but children in reverse is like it could be, you could be dealing with immaturity regarding something. Something, it's like now is not the time. Maybe the timing seems to be off for some reason. So if this is your deal, and if this is a challenging time for you, your peace is paramount. Okay, it's like a dove there. And extending the olive branch here for somebody, you know, and it's coming through like a no hard feelings, right? Now, I feel like it's like the sands of time, and things are changing, right? And knowing that everything changes, everything happens for a reason. You know, the tides come in, the tides go out, and things, you know, ebb and flow type deal. We may be taking a real good time out on this. There's a kid down there that's just like chilling, right? But he has no idea. He's almost like oblivious to what is actually going on around him. Okay, or you know, it's about, he's gonna get a wake-up call, apparently. He's gonna get a wake-up call. All right, and know that he has to do something about something. All right, so that could be a deal. You may be feeling this way, that you know, they're saying past efforts being achieved with this one. All right, but communication, and they're saying valuable or valuables here. All right, something's being presented to somebody here, and it could be an opportunity for growth. Okay, and this could be new. If we're talking about child energy, this could be something new or worth growing in some way. Childhood memories here for someone seem to be significant, and looking deeper. Well, it's to do with childhood, just in general, all right? And something long-standing, like it could be long-standing here. But they're saying time is of the essence, all right? So if this is you, I'm going to get you an angels on that, and we might do a spellcasters. All right, so we've got sign from above. Okay, so there could be a sign for, you know, from above regarding this energy. See how you go and see how you feel. Okay, and be true to yourself regarding these things. Things might be talking to you. Someone just said divine intervention. Okay, and when divine intervention comes about, it's normally a massive deal, and there's a reason why. You're divinely protected, divinely guided, apparently. Just keep your wits about you regarding any information that is incoming, and be true to oneself. Now, they're showing me the card detach, and letting go is paramount regarding this situation. My goodness. We've got child in the reverse here. Okay, so you can't even make it up, and we pulled it off this off this bloody card. All right, so this can mean anything. A child may not be in their power. We could be talking about grandchildren here. This could be talking about something new, something immature, maybe something it's paramount to history or historical. There's something that goes back, way back here, perhaps. It could be a past life deal as well. All right, so just they're saying a catalyst on your journey. All right. So it seems to be a bit of a big deal, okay? So look into these things. Try to get a broader perspective or a broader approach regarding these things. Try not to get caught up in the mind. And I'm seeing the word vulnerability. Okay, vulnerability coming through. We've got stress management, so have a good look at our stresses, guys. Maybe out of control regarding this, okay? When it's in the reverse, we've either got the stresses under control, mate, or they're out of control, okay? So these things need looking at. They're saying peace be on your journey, and may you find peace within the process of life. We're actually going to get a psychic tarot for the heart on this. Seek the truth. Right? There could be 2 or more sides to the story, 2 or more facets involved. We're looking deeper into this, guys, okay? And if not, take the time out necessary to be able to achieve or at least detach within a situation. This is about your own personal peace, right? We've got healing begins, and it's a deal, right? So this is 3 of Swords in reverse energy, and it's healing on a level, okay? It could be physical, it could be emotional, it could have been traumatic or traumatizing, and I just felt my solar plexus and a little bit of the sacral chakra, they kind of just go and kind of squish up. So it could be those energies combined. It could be about willpower. It could be about feeling either controlled or manipulated in a situation. So just look at these things and do what's right for you. Okay. I just heard expose, but I don't know what they're talking about. So see how you go. Right. There's a comprehending good results regarding this. All right. Okay, we've got fine balance again, which is a massive cycle wrapping up and completing. We've got love in the reverse. This could be talking about a personal love relationship, okay? This normally talks about a union of 2, okay, on the romantic levels, or it's an intimate level at least. It doesn't seem to be within its power. We've got strengthening bonds in the reverse, so we may have given up the ghost, okay? It's actually coming through. This is about strengthening bonds. It may not have been within its power, or we may choose not to strengthen bonds, okay? And that's kind of just like, that's it, right? That's the end of that. End of the line, I just heard for someone, and they just showed me the train. Okay, the train. They showed me like a steam train or whatever, and it's like end of the line, end of the road. You know what I mean? Choose your battles, and it's in the reverse. We may have given up a fight regarding this. I just heard future occurrence here for someone. Okay, so that might be a deal. But this is about, how we're going about things and whether it's worth fighting for, guys. Is it worth, getting the guts up and flying in? This is Peter Pan vibes, right? With him down here, he has a sense of strength and purpose regarding this. But it's how you want to play this, how you want to deal with it. And, with it in the reverse, it doesn't seem to be within its power, or we've given up the fight, or we've figured it out. Okay, so that's okay. I'm just going to get an animal card as well, just because. Just see what the overtone of emotion. You can't make it up. I swear I can shuffle these cards all day and the same energy pops out. Right? So we've got a sea serpent. All right, it's like it just keeps going. All right, so this is massive. Cycles completing, and we've got Cheetah in reverse. Okay, so this can be anything involving. I was almost going to say cheating. All right, that could actually be a deal. All right, but I do not predict those things. Okay, you're going to know if this is you. But this is about fast movement as well, and it could be about taking time out, okay, and sitting back and waiting. All right, I'm seeing this cheetah just like not move at all, and he's just sitting there, mate. And he's quite content, but he seems a bit lonely on the fact. All right, he seems a bit lonely, but he's all right. He's beautiful. He's really gorgeous. The sun is setting on something here. All right, and I can see this sunset, and the cheetah's just sitting there. And this beautiful sunset light is actually, I can see his gaze, and it's like hitting his beautiful eyes, and it's like lighting them up. And he's just kind of like sitting there like, well, he knows. So just know that there's a knowing coming in for someone. okay, regarding something. And they're saying peace be, okay, peace on your journey, okay. It feels good. On the bottom of the deck, we've got communication here. There could be a challenge, struggle regarding this. This is just an overtone of energy. This could have been a haphazard, maybe, like a mismatch, a tertiary learning experience. There's something going on, not being able to sing your own song, perhaps, not being able to speak up regarding something. Being true and authentic to oneself is key and paramount, okay? Okay, got that under control. All right, we're just going to get a Divine Doors. We're going to get a Divine Doors. All right, so here we go. We're going to do a Divine Doors, which is a bit random, but it's going to happen. All right, so we're just going to get Divine Doors out. All right, so what goes on here is we, pick a couple of doors and you get to choose the door that you want to walk through, right? Doors are for walking through. Okay, we've got 3 doors. All right, so let's see what goes on. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you this deck. I don't use it very often, but it's beautiful. Okay, so this is what it is. It's Divine Doors, okay? It's created by a psychic medium. The imagery is amazing. So every card is a door, right? And it's just, photography of doors around the world. Okay, so here's your chance to pick a door, all right? Okay, so pick a door that's calling you, all right? We'll read them out, okay? So pick your door. You can pause if you like and really tap into this energy, okay? And we'll get into it. All right, so we're going to start with this one, okay? So choose your door, ready to go. All right, just have to get that in order. Okay, so this one is called Anthony's Call, and it says on the back, "In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found." Okay, that might be guidance for you. I'll just read it out again. Okay, so it says on the back of the card, "In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found." Okay, might be speaking to you. Okay, the next one up. This is the deal. Okay, this one's called the Sacred Lotus. All right, it says on the back, "Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel." Okay, I'll read that one out again. It's so good. "Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel." Okay, that's so beautiful. I really tapped into that beautiful lotus energy there. All right, this one's the last one. Okay, and I just got a sense of heartbreak. Okay, for someone here, it actually really hurt. Okay, so you might be experiencing heartbreak within this situation. Okay, this one's called Passages. All right, and it says on the back, "Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation." Okay, so spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Okay, and be true to yourself just came through. Okay, so that's interesting, guys. I feel like this is about going with the flow within a situation, because I don't do Divine Doors that often. I'm actually going to do one more. I'm just going to take one off the top. All right, really caught my eye. All right, so that's the door there, and this one's called Inner Power. Okay, and it says on the back, "By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear." By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. I just saw the words moving forward. Okay, someone's moving forward regarding this. The number 42 might be, or 4 and 2 might be significant for you here. Okay, the words actually solid oak is coming through. There seems to be some sort of oak or oak tree. Might be significant in some way. There's definitely communication coming through. There's letters of significance, or there's communications of significance, and there's an opening up of a doorway here, and I'm actually seeing someone ring a doorbell, okay, which is awesome. And when you're going to ring it, I'm thinking of having a doorbell when you're going to ring it. I love it. All right, so I'm going to put that in the description box below. All right, so that's really cool. That might be speaking to you, okay? But loud and proud, right? And I'm actually seeing someone open up this door and saying you're welcome, okay? You are welcome in this house. You are welcome in this home. And there's a love here, and it's a I love you, okay? So that's a deal. So it's beautiful. And my heart is bursting, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh, we need to figure out who the hell... Virgo! Virgo. Okay, so this is for Virgo. All right, and that's beautiful. Okay. Okay, they're saying challenging times resolved. Okay, and challenging times overcome here. So have peace within this process of life. And life is but a journey, is it not? And that's how it's coming through. And it's a poet, like poetry. That might be significant, but it really felt like a poetic act then. So that could be involved. And self-expression is key, and artistic expression too. That might be paramount in your journey. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for your patience. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste is coming through. So namaste and peace be on your journey. And I love you so much. Okay, take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.